Hey YouTube! Guess who still doesn't have fraps? It's Joe Donahue here bringing you T Connectivity Cup Series Season number 4, race number 2. The Monterey GP. We're at Laguna Seca. We have an 8-lap race. We have a 14-car field. We'll look at your starting lineup because we're just going to get to the action here. Why waste time, right? Pole sitter is David Land. Starting second, Abby Jones. Third place on the order, Ed Jones. Fourth place goes to Mark Edwards. Starting fifth, Brian LaFleur Jr. Starting sixth is Blake Walker. Starting seventh, Racing Nation TV. Eighth place on the starting grid is Mr. Cuppy 3. Starting ninth, Jessica Haskey. I can't tell if I'm pronouncing that right or not. AJ Patterson starts 10th, right? I think I'm getting this right. Yep. Last time's winner. Oh, we're starting 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th. Green flag! David Land leads the field into turn 1. The two Jones right behind him. Ooh, Mark Edwards getting a little feisty back there. 3 wide. Look out. Racing Nation TV's got to be careful, and he is. Oh, contact. A little bit more. Ooh. There's some sibling rivalry going on up front here as David Land is pulling away. Holy cow. Ed Jones will get in front of his sister, Abby. That's a big lead by David Land there. We'll take a flyby of the field once we get up to the top of the hill, because it's going to get interesting up at the top of the hill. Or maybe we'll just go back right now. Looks pretty good right now. Oh, contact. Big contact right there. Okay, jump up front. Click this button. First half of the field's through safely, and it looks like the back half's safe too. Ed Jones catching David Land at the end of the first lap here. Let's click this button again, and we can watch the whole field come down towards the hairpin. I think Blake Walker's making some passes. Napa Cup Series is also making some passes. As we've completed the first lap, David Land is still your leader. Ed Jones, he's going to try to catch up. Wow, he gained a lot of time in the braking zone for turn 1 as they come through turn 2. Mark Edwards is also making time. David Land's going to have to try to drive defensively, and Ed Jones is having none of that. He pushes him wide and takes the lead. Mark Edwards is going to follow and put himself in second place as Ed Jones is your new leader. Blake Walker is in fourth. We saw him making some passes at the end of the first lap, and he's really pushing to get up front. There's one of the cars in the field. We'll let the whole field fly by so you can see where your... Whoa, that's a big group of cars. See where your favorite driver is. And we're seeing more of this stuff. Here they come. Ooh, a braking zone. That's nice. I don't like that view. There we go. That's the world-famous Laguna Seca view right there. Whoa, Abby Jones, 2 wheels. She bicycled through that turn pretty good. I'll give her credit for that one. I think Mark Edwards is going to try to make a pass here on this hairpin. Contact? Maybe a little bit. Yep, there it was. And you've got a new leader. Mark Edwards comes in to complete the second lap as the leader. It looks like the field is spreading out pretty good. Actually, really good. Look at this. Except for Racing Nation TV, he's passing the badass there. And there's his back 3 who are just trying to, whatever they're trying to do. Catch up. Napa Cup Series, I'm trying to be a little conservative with that move there, where the Most Awesome 43 fan takes that position. I think the good thing about this that I miss a lot in stop motions, and I'm aware I miss it, is I kind of film the front a lot in stop motions, but with this, we'll check on the back a lot more. There's Jessica Haskey? I have no idea. I'm really botching this name. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but... Oh well. Ooh. There's a bunch of... Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Mr. Cuppy 3 was in the dirt. And Brian's on 2 wheels. AJ Patterson's gonna make a pass on Mr. Cuppy. And so is a lot of other action at the back. Nobody's actually gonna get past Mr. Cuppy 3, but it's what's happening. Ooh, new leader, Ed Jones gets back up front. Leads past the line. Mark Edwards in second. No big deal. We still got plenty of race left. As you see, these cars are a lot better suited to road course racing than normal NASCARs. And I think it would have been a little bit better to change the schedule a little bit to adjust to these cars, but at the same time, you know, it's going to be interesting to see what these cars do at other tracks on the circuit season. They're the 2 leaders. They've kind of gained a big lead, Ed Jones and Mark Edwards. These 2 are pretty good friends, so they might work together, but at the same time, they're not on the same team. Ed and his sister actually aren't on the same team, but I'm positive that's not going to stop them from working together. Who else? Napa Cup Series is Mark Edwards' teammate. Oh, this is a nice view as everybody's off in the grass. We're watching Mr. Cuppy 3. I didn't think he was gonna make that, but he did. He turned out to be doing pretty good. Him and Racing Nation TV are pretty good buddies, so they're probably working together. Who else? Racing Nation TV. Wait a minute, aren't they teammates? Oh, cool. I think, yeah, they're teammates. Right? Yep. Hey, that's pretty cool. Mr. Cuppy 3 and Racing Nation TV. They're teammates, and they're side by side, too. And they're braking. Racing Nation TV's gonna pass Brian. Might hold him up top for Mr. Cuppy to get underneath him. He did a little bit. Yep, Mr. Cuppy's gonna make that pass. So Brian dropped 2 positions there, and Weston Miller's gonna make it 3. Weston Miller, that was a pretty good pass, I must say. So there's Abby Jones making a pass on Haskey. Haskey, I think it's Haskey though. I'm gonna stop pretending I know what I'm doing with that. AJ Patterson got passed twice. They are teammates, so I guess they're working together. It's better than not. Right? Whoa! AJ Patterson and Racing Nation TV both got really loose there. Let's see what happens in the corkscrew. Looks like they are definitely trying to catch up rather than worrying about whatever's going on. Your leader is Ed Jones. I think he's led the majority of yeah. Ed Jones has been doing pretty good in this race right now, so I think 8 laps. What are we lapping at? Oh, we'll be fine. Only about a minute and a half lap time. So he's done more than one. Mark Edwards is gaining again. Blake Walker is in 3rd. David Land is still in 4th though. So there's passing going on. Be sure of that. But you know, it's besides Racing Nation TV and Mr. Cuppy 3 working so hard to get to. I think they're going to be in the top 5. Racing Nation TV is in 5th, and they might both be in the top 5 by the time we get to this next set of turns. I don't know. David Land's going to have to be careful, because he's got 2 Kramer Racing teammates behind him, although Mr. Cuppy 3 was getting a little bit impatient with Racing Nation TV, and he tried to get down underneath him. Weston Miller's been tailing along with these 2. And it is a shame when you're on a team and you have a teammate, but your teammate can't help you out like David Land has with Haskey, who's sitting back here trying to get around Brian. Or maybe like, say, Mark Edwards, whose teammate is way back there. Mark Edwards will be able to hold that. There's his teammate. So actually, the 2 Martini cars are in 1st and last right now. Mark Edwards leads past again. We've got 2 laps to go. We got about 3 more minutes of racing amongst these guys. Blake Walker, look at him. He's going to see if he can make a pass on Ed Jones. We should go on board with someone here, just so you can see what's going on. Let's take, who do we want to? We want to take someone who's going to be interesting. Well, let's take AJ Patterson. That's an interesting view. Weston, the badass Miller, in front of him. Ooh, see that little backfire out of Weston's car. As you can see by the names at the top of the screen, Racing Nation TV and Mr. Cuppy 3 aren't too far off in the distance. Everybody's dropping. I don't know why everybody's getting off the track right there. Alright, that's enough on board time. Whoa, 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 Weston! Wow, did you see? Whoa! There are a couple of guys who really bicycle through there. Holy cow. That was crazy. Alrighty, to the white flag. Mark Edwards leads a field of cars who have now caught up significantly. White flag is in the air, and Mark Edwards is actually gaining a lot of time on Ed Jones up the hill. Down the other side, I'm sure Ed's going to break late. Blake Walker to second place, and David Land's going to follow him past Ed Jones, the reigning champion. So now they're going to try to reel in Mark Edwards. Do we think they're going to be able to do it? Place your bets, 'cause I don't know. I'm not going to say anything. Let's watch the flyby of the field quick before we really get into it. Everybody's kind of bunched up a lot more at this ending part of the race here. Mark Edwards is holding pretty well, but there's still, you know, real estate up for grabs. Blake Walker in second. He's going to definitely push as hard as he can. Mark Edwards hasn't won a race in a long time. He's been kind of absent since last year with the T Connectivity Cup Series, but... Oh, and the clean coal. No duh. Whoa, Blake Walker on 2 wheels. I want to watch here. Let's see what else happens up here. That's a lot of cars. That's the end of the field right there. That's the last half of the field. Whoa! Haskey made 3 passes right there. Alright, back to the front. What's happening? Anything? Mark Edwards is still your leader coming down the front stretch. Blake Walker's going to try. Maybe he's got something. It doesn't look like it. It looks like Mark Edwards will win at Laguna Seca. So, good race for him as the rest of the field comes past. And I'll pause it and come back when we've all stopped running so that we can get a rundown of your positions. Alright. There's a logo real quick, just so you guys saw that. At some point, Mark Edwards is your winner today. Second place, Blake Walker. Getting third is David Land. And in fourth, Ed Jones. Fifth place, rounding out the top 5, is the badass. Sixth place, Mr. Cuppy 3. In seventh, J.C. Caskey. Eighth place goes to AJ Patterson. Ninth is Racing Nation TV. 10th, Brian LaFleur Jr. 11th place goes to Abby Jones. 12th, the Most Awesome 43 fan. 13th, Kenneth Bueno. And 14th, Napa Cup Series. Tough break. He's finished last twice now. But his teammate won today, which is pretty good for them. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna sneeze. I will put in the description how points are rewarded, because I didn't do that the first time, so you know what I'm doing with the points, and you can keep track of your own points if you want, if you're racing. Thanks for watching. Next time we're racing, we're going short track racing to I-70 Speedway in Missouri. It'll be the Logitech 400. And I hope to see you there. It's set to be a good race. We did some test races, and it's going to be really interesting. So, tune in next time.